Came to the old spot and seen there wasn't much snow here and the bed's clear, so I am so going to sleep in this tonight. I've got my tarp I'm going to throw over the top, and it's raining, spitting rain right now, but this is where I'm going to sleep. Bushcraft is up there setting up his bed. That's what I did for that. My bed. I usually roll, I'm starting to roll that tarp. It's a 6x8 tarp right up with my bedroll. Don't take up any more room, and makes a great water barrier for sure. Where those are damp and wet, those logs, it's gonna give me a water barrier between my sleeping pad and such. I don't know if you can hear that, but that sounds so nice. I love camping in the rain. The sound of the rain beating on the tarp. I love it. I wanted to make a point whenever you're putting a tarp on a structure or anything else. You have to make sure that it's rolled over the ends like this here. I just cut those all off and rolled it over. Because what happens if you don't, and you have these line or like long up here and such, what happens is the tarp, if it was way back here and you had things, it's gonna hit that, it's gonna hit the end up here, and it's gonna still run in underneath your tarp right down the pole and drip, you know, so it can't even drip on you down in here. So you have to make sure that your ends are covered, so there's no way that it's going to get wet and run down through. This here, it doesn't matter if this gets wet, because it's just going to hit and drip down here. It's not going to run down through. Just wanted to give that little tip. Got everything in underneath here, just laid out and such, but I'm liking it. Started raining again. I'm sitting in here. Peter and his son is over there. They have their camp set up and setting up there now. And I'm just sitting in here out of the rain for right now. It's off and on, off and on. But it's cold out here right now. Just playing around out here. Made myself a little birch bark container. Don't look like much like that, but if you look inside, it's totally waterproof. That'd hold probably 3 cups of water, you know, 2 cups comfortably. It's just pinned down with these sticks here, but if you take off the stick, you can see the way it was folded like this here. You take it, you just fold it over and split your stick and push it down. That pins it on. That's totally waterproof. I'll show you. There it is there. And you can pick that up. You can see there is no dripping anywhere. Now if you wanted to collect rain or something, you can. It's all dirty. I just got this out back off the tarp actually. But you can set that out and for a rain catch. But you can collect water with that. You can do many things. Just wanted to show that to you. Don't have to be pretty. Just gotta work. That's how easy it is. Walking down around here and just looking, you know, looking around, seeing what I can find. I just seen something I've never seen before. Check this out. That's a snake. Just over a foot probably, maybe 18, maybe 18 inches. But the snow's everywhere. Wonder how lively he is. Oh, look at that. That's crazy. There you go, buddy. We don't have poisonous snakes around here. But I don't like getting bit either way. He's half, you know, as you've seen, it's cold out here. And he's half asleep kind of deal. But something you don't see, really, when there's this much snow around. That's a first for me. Pretty cool.
Well, it's just about that time. Gotta take off my jacket. I'll throw it in here in my that's the bag for my sleeping bag. Usually throw my jackets in there to use as a pillow. Take my boots off and crawl inside. And I'll talk to you in the morning. It's gonna be cool to actually be able to spend the night in here. Good morning. This is always the most flattering. Night went good. The bed, it worked well. I slept rather comfortably. Of course I had to move around. I just laid on my sides, you know, each side, whatever, and so on. But I slept good. It's right around 0 degrees Celsius or 1, just above. But I stayed warm. I got a -17 Celsius sleeping bag, so I stayed nice and toasty. It's nice to wake up out here, hearing the birds and so on. It's nice. He decided to come over. He was going over top, and I gave a little caw. He stopped it over there. He was flying over top of us. Gorgeous morning. Chilly out, like I said, so I'm gonna go right outside my door and pick some spruce tips, the needles off a tree right out there, and have some spruce needle tea to warm myself up. That's what I mean with these alcohol stoves and stuff. They're just so convenient at times. I mean, like I said, I camp many different ways. You know, I do the whole survival thing. I do, you know, this is glamour camping to me, basically. You know. Well, my water's in there heating up. I give you a peek. That's where fsbushcraft is set up over there. Probably 30-35 yards away. I haven't heard no sound, so he's still asleep, must be. Gorgeous morning. Actually, it's nice. It's nice out. Well, they're in there. It's just about to burn out, so I'll just leave that on there like that there. Leave it for 10 minutes or so. It'll be all good. As you can see, it's still burning away there, just burning off the excess. And the tea is right here. Now, basically, I'll just take those out, and yes, it's hot. But not to a point that I'm going to scald myself or anything. But it was boiling. Got it to, but now, couple spills or whatever. Yeah, you drink it anyway. You just don't drink the spills. Anyhow, I'm going to enjoy that. Okay, it's time to go exploring. That's what I love about being out in the woods. You never know what you're going to find. So, if I find anything interesting, I'll turn you back on. Give you a little tip. A piece of birch bark like this is perfect for shingles for a shelter. You can see there's more down there, another piece there. And how you uncoil that, because you try to uncoil that, it's going to break. You heat it up over a fire. Just put it like, just so the heat is over top of it. And what that does is it heats up and the oils inside the birch bark and makes it more pliable. So you can shape it the way you wish. That's a little tip for you, how to work with birch bark. But that there would work great. But you know what? I'm going to show you something that many people have done with birch bark like this. I'm going to set you up on a tripod. Okay, we have this here. I'm going to wrap this right around, keep on going with that. Wrap it just a little bit tighter. And wrap it right around, like this. Now, you can see, just break this off, like I said, see? It just wants to break. So, do it that way. Let's keep it on going up. Darn. It'll still work. You got to get this so it's somewhat square across here. And yes, I'm minding my fingers, of course. Okay, that should work. Make sure this is clear inside as well. So I'm going to re-roll this. This has some bad spots right there. Ugh. Alright, let's try this now. Break that off some. This will do right there. Now, I'm only going to do this once. This here is a moose call. Used to do these a lot, and there we go, break that off. But you go, oh! But that's how I do it this way. You put it in the tube, it just echoes. It just echoes through there, and I'm not going to do any more because I don't want a bull moose. You know, it's not mating season, but still, I don't want to do nothing with any bull moose out here. Because they're temperamental. Woodpecker just started. But they're temperamental and don't have to be just during rut. But during rut, you do not want to go near them. Anyhow, I just wanted to show you that. That's how easy it is. And also, you could even use that for calling. You know, for help. Hey! See, twice as loud. Probably a lot louder than twice. But anyway, quick tip. Onward. Remember what I told you? Just walked over here and look.
That probably wasn't too long ago. I think I'm going to turn around and go the other way. There's a lot of moose in this area. But you can see, here's my footprint. There's my foot. There's its footprint. That's a big hoof. So I'm going to turn around and go the other way. Look at these leaves here. They look like Labrador tea, but they're not. But as I'm looking through, I spot Labrador tea. Right here is Labrador tea. And the way you can tell is underneath, it has this felt on it. And it's like brownish or whatever. This is just a normal leaf. Now this I'm going to take back. It's one little sprig here. I'm going to make some tea out of it. Nice find. The good thing about this, that lasted all winter out here. Awesome. A little bit of chaga right here. Cody was talking about wanting some chaga tea. I've harvested some from this tree a while ago. I kind of know the vicinity it's in, so I looked for it so I could bring him back a little bit. So, just going to take this and pry it off. Right there. That's enough for a couple cups of tea easily. And I'll leave the rest. I'm going to bring that back. I have my Labrador tea as well. And I may throw a chunk of this in with my Labrador tea. Just so I get the benefits of both. You can see the water starting to darken and turn color from the chaga and such. Pretty cool. That's looking good, dude. Well, there's the tea there. I don't know if I can get something to take that out with or not. Yeah, well, fingers look good, ain't that hot. There's Labrador tea there. And the chaga's down bottom. I'm not going to take that out. That is a little warm. Nice warm drink out here. Just gotta, you know, relax and enjoy these times. Guess that's gonna be it. I'm gonna pack up here in a few hours and head in. And but this has just been a random video of different things I've done while I'm out here. I'm always on the go, trying to find, things to do. I'm always playing with this or playing with that and so on. And I love it out here. So that's my first night in this campsite. That I've got to actually stay in the camp. So I've had a good time. Hope you have enjoyed this. Bye for now.